Okay, let's rest. Let's make it daytime so I can see a little bit better. Also, I don't know of any night bosses out here. I have 0 notes running through Altus right now, other than to myself saying, hey, go grab the maps up in Altus and show the people what they can do. So if you're looking for the Godskin Peeler, that's where you go ahead and get it. I completely deviated from my route, so let's go back over here to the side path. From this grace, we want to break out to the west, I believe, or to the left. I think it's actually going to be to the south. Wait. Right there. Okay, so I do want to just follow the Broken Bridge's trajectory. Which I literally have, I literally have it written down. Grab Shiny, and then go to Broken Bridge. So I deviated left because I saw the windmills, and I was like, wait, I really like this zone. Also to note, if you go back up that way through that archway, I think that's where we actually fight Margit. I had mentioned and talked about it earlier. I need to go around the caravan or what? I hear one of those guys that I don't like. What are you doing wandering out here? What are you doing out here? You should be dancing. Yeah, those guys down there. The big boy down there, if you can see him. They build up death. There's going to be a lot of them in this next area. Fuck? Oh, it's one of the wandering ones. Thought there was like a gargoyle down there. I'm like, since when? I don't remember them being down here. There's also some stuff like some of the underground stuff, as far as like a couple of the boss battles, pretty difficult because they're like double boss features, and they're all very much necessary and needed. So it's like we're gonna run around and grab some stuff in Altus today and get some map fragments and, you know, take it a little bit easier today, because we've been on like a long haul of clearing a ton of content lately. Just run around, grab a loot down here. I grabbed that golden seed that I just saw, by the way. I don't remember what this is, but we're gonna go for it. Golden slam. Oh, what's Here we go. It's like, what is that? I was like, oh god, it's one of them. They'll do a cloud similar to the Basilisk, little frog things that breathe death upon you. But yeah, I mean, you could pretty much, for the most part right now, you can just be like running around. Just avoid those things. We got a minor Erd tree right here. Which is this what I'm looking for? No. Ow, ow, get off of me, please. Some glass. Worm face. Alright, I don't remember that being a thing. Just been a while since I've been down here, honestly. So yeah, instead of like, oh yeah, that's the big boy. That's the dude that puts a lot of death out. Yeah, he's not fun. By the time we take him out, he should be like an easy clap, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not planning on taking him out right now. Why is this thing killing all the sluggies? Icon shield. So yeah, this is not, really is not where I wanted to be. There's a site of grace down there. Did I grab it? Oh, I did not. Or is it golden seed, huh? I'm probably forgetting. Hang on. Go back over this way. Get turned around in this zone so easily. It's just so fucking foggy, bro. I can't see. It's worse than the Mistwoods. Like, I was literally standing next to one of those dudes and didn't even realize. I was like, oh wait, oh god, huh? Little froggy out here. Let's see if I can time this just right. Nope. Smithing stone 5. It's always good to grab. Oh damn, he's throwing some shit. I see that one hiding. I see you hiding back there. You ain't fooling nobody. We'll pop up. I think potentially to get that like little puzzle thing done, that might be where we need the imp ashes, which I've already picked up. You can purchase those if you didn't grab it as your starting gift. You can purchase those from a merchant right by the main entrance to the academy. Could potentially be at one of the gates also. So we went from there up. There's a church over here. Is this Yura's quest? I think it is. Yes, it is. Pretty sure. Yep, those are the dogs out back. I see them through the trees. All right. So if you guys remember where we left off with Yura, and again, we'll cover that in a proper episode. We're not gonna do that in this little like fill-in episode. What I will do though. I need to go get the freaking map. Damn it. Hang on. I want to at least mark like right where I'm at. Put a tree there. So Yura, where we left off with him, just to cover and give some context, he was talking about he needed to go take on Eleonora, where he doesn't want Eleonora to give in to, you know, being so ruthless or whatever his whole reasoning is. Now, with that being said, and not to discredit Yura, I'm just trying to keep this short and sweet. We have an invasion event that takes place once we enter that church, if that is the correct one. Eleonora's pole blade for arcane builds is absolutely insane. Builds a lot of bleed. Is a very fast move set. Highly recommend. I did a dex bleed build, but mainly scaled dex and didn't really focus too much on the arcane aspect. And yeah, so Yura will actually be laying down in there. I think this is the church where you defeat Eleonora. I think you get the Nagakiba. I'm not 100% sure if we get the Nagakiba from this event or if it's from another. I'm just going to stay off to the side. Obviously, if you're going to be utilizing a heavy bleed build and that being the main focus, I would advise putting some points into arcane. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that does still scale properly. So, you know, you have higher arcane, and with some of those weapons, I think that weapon alone has like a specific requirement for arcane leveling. So once we get it, we'll cover it again. We'll showcase it. It's a great weapon. I absolutely love it. Ah, here we are. So, right out where I'm looking, that structure out there, if you take the Grand Lift of Dectus, that is where you're going to pop out from. This is our map fragment here. I think the next time we go to Round Table Hold, I'm going to talk to the Faith guy. You'll talk to him. He says, you know what, I'm going to head out on my journey. He's going to be looking for Gold Mask. He's going to be standing like right here. If he's not standing where I'm standing, he's standing right next to the actual map. Whole premise of that is when you come up using the Grand Lift, you head out, you talk to Raya, and you either go out to the Volcano Manor from there, or you head out here to grab the map, and then you eventually run into him, and you can start his little quest line, which does take place here in Altus. It has to do with Gold Mask. It'll be going up, I think, to the Icelands of the Giants, or Hilltops of the Mountain Giants, whatever they're called. Lots of these enemies. I would advise you getting familiar with them. There's not a ton of them out in the world, but when we get to the capital, you're going to want to know that you know your way around them for sure. Highly advise anybody to basically get good with your parries. bullshit. He hit his friend. You killed your boy. Nice little blood clot right there. Got this. Perfume bottle. I will be utilizing those as we move into the later game. Turtleneck meat. Oh, actually, do I have the ability to make those already? I don't. I never bought it. So there's a recipe where you can use the turtleneck meat to make those stamina buff consumables. Wait, isn't there some bullshit in this camp? There is! There's one of those guys. Come here, friend. Come this way. Come this way. Fight me, just me. Oh, okay. Come on, then. I'm gonna get your bitch ass on the horse. I'll fucking kill you. You ain't got no poise. That boy ain't got no poise. They're archers. Wait, there's... Maybe it's not this camp. Oh wait, no, this is big pumpkin head guy. Thank God for iframes. Ow. Man. It's a throwing item. Now, I thought there's... I know of a camp. Oh, yes, it is this fucking camp. Yeah, the whole premise of this camp is you go to run in for the loot that's down low, and all these guys are here just to wreck your fucking day. Heal right in front of you. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you opened yourself up there when you tried to guard counter me. This dude, with your torch. How are you still even alive, bro? Gotta give it to you. I'm impressed. Oh, I just kicked that skull like a soccer ball. FIFA. Oh, shit. Nope. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, he didn't knock me down there. Cool. Thought I was going off the edge. I'm like, no, don't do that to me. But the main thing, too, is these ballistas and some of the other guys, they got fire bombs and fire arrows and shit, and those are all exploding barrels. So they fire one thing that sets those off. There's a chain reaction. You can get really messed up down there. Just keep that in mind. It's a little gotcha moment that the game tries to throw at you. Where's that skull that I kicked? Fucking punted that thing. There we go. Just taking our own little tour of Altus, you know? Not doing anything too important. We're not doing anything too serious. Just kind of running around. Doing some things. Alright, so did I get all of them? I think now we got all of them. I could be wrong. We might still die. Hopefully we don't. My advisement is run through and break all this shit so it don't blow up. Because yes, all of those around there I do believe will explode. Like all of these are explosives. So you're like, oh no, I'm good. I can take cover over here, and just the radius of the blast when any of these get set off is insane. Not back here. Get the Great Shield Talisman, which I've never used, but just boost your guard ability. So, you know, it can help you. I feel with the gear that we have, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, look, and you do all that to come get some freaking lightning grease. I thought there was something more significant down here, to be completely honest. But yeah, that's just like a, haha, you went for it, you fell for it, because you sit right here and you'll notice these barrels and shit, they were everywhere. And they just absolutely try and obliterate you with them. I think there's something else near this camp that I'm being forgetful of. We have the waterfront there. Gotta say fuck. I don't think it's too big of a deal. Put this on. I really hope there's not like a dragon that's gonna come fly down at me. That would kind of suck. There's like 1 or 2 crabs, and then there's this guy. Hang on. I can't remember if this one's super important or not. But this guy over here, he can just mess this all up for us. I think there is a big ass crab that comes out of this. Nope. Nope. We don't. We're not doing that right now. Yeah, there's a crab. Bloodblade. Ah, there's another one! Run! Yeah, Bloodblade's cool. I like that one on the bleed builds and stuff like that. Don't think the follow was quite out this far, so we should be good for the crabs. Nice little Ash of War we just got though. Bloodblade. I think this is a similar move that is on the Reduvia. So, usable on small and medium swords. Bloodblade. Wound self to coat the armament with blood. Then unleash an airborne Bloodblade that causes hemorrhaging. Can be fired in rapid succession. So, if we go into our equipment... Oh, I have that put away right now. So, we'll compare that to the Reduvia. But similar to putting that on something, I think, like, you do more of... If you guys are anime fans out there, Unohana from Bleach, her Bankai of Minazuki, where she basically coats the blood with her hand. I'm pretty sure that's what we got going on with Bloodblade, where later in the game we get Seppuku and the Rivers of Blood, where you actually impale yourself with your sword. And then from there, you have a crazy hemorrhaging bleed buff affixed to your weapon. So now we got a big old map, big old chunk of the Altus Plateau, which is great. We're gonna run over here and grab this map fragment. There's, I think there's a bit of a risk to doing that right now. I'm pretty sure going through there, we're going to want to take the left path. Yeah, we're going to want to stay to the left and then we can cut in. There are 2 of the tree sentinels. The golden guys that we fought, or the golden guy that we fought at Limgrave, right there by the Church of Ella, the big guy, where I got my golden halberd from. We're going to have to go do 2 of those, but I'm going to try and fight one at a time. We get an awesome great shield where the affixed like Ash of War on it. It's basically any incoming projectile from anything. If you hit that like golden parry, which I think is what it's called, you basically parry their damage and then you shoot back a holy laser. Like it's crazy. It is a crazy shield. One that I never utilized in my platinum, but I've been seeing it used, and I gotta admit, it looks really nice. So We'll try and see what we can do there. There's another route that way, which I think will take us kind of back over in here. Let me see, as a matter of fact, if this will take us up to... Amber Starlight? I don't even remember what that's for, if I'm being completely honest with you. Sacramental Bud. No. Stop it. Ah. What the hell was this Starlight for? I don't remember what that's for. Huh. Well, I'll speak to it once I double check and verify what it's for. But yeah, you can come up here real quick in this run and grab that. So now we're gonna start like getting into where, you know, we got a double tree sentinel fight. We got a gargoyle that jumps down after for like the gargoyle's great axe, which is decent, but nothing I plan on using right now. There is a bear at some point. There he is. Isn't there a large? I think there's a... Yeah, there he is. There's the big bear. That's where he's at. What do I hear that's glowing? Where's the shiny boy at? Oh, it's just a cerulean flask? Okay. That's a blue one, that's a red one. That's right, so we do have to, like, run past the bear! Oh no! Oh god. Go, 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 go. Haha, fat ass, you can't get through here. And here, we're going to have the double tree sentinel. We are going to run past them. They are both likely going to aggro. Yeah, so they both aggroed. Run over here. Just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. They should de-aggro once we're past this for a little bit. Hopefully. Oh god. I just want to spend my runes before I take that on. Endurance. We're just going to keep getting endurance up. I'll get that up, like I said, to 30, and then we'll start kind of... We will then, from there, review the play on the field, and we'll figure out what we want to do. Seed. Old seed. You see we get a 2-for-1 right there, which is really nice. Then we get the piece of the map. That's for the Royal Capital. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at how much more there is of the map that's blacked out. Oh my god. Yeah, and we're not even, by the way, with only doing Radon. We've only done maybe like 15% of the game. We haven't really done anything yet. We're hours and hours into this, but... There's a lot of content, man. There's a lot to do here in Elden Ring. We are going on a little run. It's going to involve us running past a gargoyle. I'm going to fight the tree sentinel. It's a double tree sentinel fight. And this gargoyle when we're actually through the underground zone. By then I should have the levels to absolutely just stomp on these things versus them like potentially kicking my ass. With him, I think for the most part, we can just run away from. I would normally just fight his ass, but Couple golden seeds. Keep running over this way. If you go more to my left towards that gate, you're gonna run into Margit. Gargoyle away from us now. From here. Is that actually where I want to go, by the way? I think it is. Or I can go around this way. I don't have to fight Margit right now. Just watch out for the troll giant. I'll probably end up aggroing either way. Is he going to? Is he going to? Oh, he's watching down below. Perfect. Follow this. Go up to the right. Bunch of undead stuff around here. It's a graveyard. Those tree sentinels really, that guy just took my fucking wind right out of my sails, man. Me off. Over here. Over in 2. There should be a shack up here. Up ahead of us. I think. These guys, I'm not even gonna fuck with them. Skyrim, come on, Torrent. Come on. Can we fucking not do this today? Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Let me up there. Ain't even where I fucking thought it was. But we do want to come up here. Excuse my language. We do want to come up here to grab the Twiggy Crack tier, which I think is just right over here. It's the Wing Crystal tier. That's not what we want, but down below us is where we actually want to go, so. We're close by. Got the little Lapras snail things. Anything else up here? No? Just some dead guys that want to be a pain in the butt? Okay, cool. Order room 4. We just basically want this run right down below us to our left. Get you guys a Twiggy Crack tier. That way if you want to put it in your flask. Basically, and like it lasts for a good amount. So, if you're unsure and you're carrying a bunch of runes on you and you're like, man, I really don't know. You can pop this in your flask. That way upon death you don't even drop your runes, which is great. And you can kill these guys if you want. Most of them summon up death other than the big boy, but we're just gonna drive by, loot thief. Also got us a golden sunflower, which is great. It's just wonderful. Excellent. Golden Roa. Oh my, that's a big roller fruit. Wow, did that dude just... Anyways, we did a little running around here in Altus. We have enough of the map and zone to work with. You guys want to go back and explore. I would advise going Grand Lift of Dectus, or where we popped out at right here at Lux Ruins area. Just go from here, work out into the plateau. I would advise doing stuff kind of up this way. You know, if you want to clear that stuff out. Don't kill the main boss at Volcano Manor. A lot of NPC quest lines and stuff to do. You can go try and take this on if you want, but I'm going to give you guys an episode probably in a good handful of them. We'll be going through the shaded castle area. And then we already did the Godskin up top the Windmill Heights, so that's cool. We got the Godskin Peeler. We just got the Cracked Tier, which will allow you to keep all of your runes upon death. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. We also showed you guys the double fight with the with the tree sentinels, and we showed you one of the gargoyles. There's actually one of the underground bosses, if I haven't mentioned already, is a double gargoyle boss fight. Probably one of my least favorite boss fights in the game. But we do have to do that one. It is important. So when we get there, we'll get there. So let's go. I think for me, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to end the recording for today. But we're going to start out Fort Heights West. When I resume, I'm going to be taking out Nokron, which we're going through Nokron, Knight's Sacred Ground, the Ancestral Wood. We also go through the Siofra Aqueduct, and then we go down to Noxtella. Following that, I believe it's the Deep Root Depths. As well, we'll come into the area for the Lake of Rot. So as you guys see right here, that the rocks and debris that's suspended in time in the air. There's a big ass crater down there now, and basically you're just gonna go down and there's a route, and you're just gonna circle around. Then there's a little drop down route, and then you'll be underground again. But that's how you get to Nokron, is this big ass crater. If you've ever defeated Radon and you're like, man, I know that there's more underground. You know, I've had friends legit get stuck after Radon. They're like, dude, I don't know what to do. Like, I went up into Altus because I didn't know what else to do. I used the Grand Lift, and now I'm way up here. And I'm like, oh, there's still probably, like, good, in honesty, if you get everything, you're probably looking at a good 6 to 8 hours underground. So, like, what are we talking about? You guys missed a huge chunk, so. Just trying to help people and provide some context. These couple episodes will be the little fill-in before we start our long journey, because we're going to be doing all of the underground zones. Basically all in one go. And we haven't even gotten to the Deep Root Depths yet. Like, oh man. I hate that zone, by the way. But we'll get to it. It's worth it. Especially because we get the Crucible Knight armor, which I'm very much looking forward to having some new fashion in this game. Can't stand my current gear, but without further ado, it's your boy Wolf Smoke. We will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining. Peace.